Work from home. Here are the 4 of the best AI side hustles you can do from home, either as full-time work from home businesses or a side hustle on top of your job. What if I told you that you could make as much as $34,000 per month by starting a simple business that you could do from the comfort of your home using completely free AI tools? Well, in this post, I've got 4 of the best work from home businesses that you can start with AI. I'm going to show you exactly what these businesses are, how you can start doing them for yourself with the help of free AI tools, and give you real-life examples of regular people who are making tens of thousands of dollars per month doing these businesses. Selling stickers. Now, this first business is one that you probably wouldn't even consider to be possible to make money from, and that is selling stickers. This particular seller on Etsy has only been selling since 2020, so about 3 years. Since then, they've sold over 196,000 stickers and have earned over $1.1 million just over the past 3 years, which comes out to a whopping $366,000 per year, or about $34,650 per month. I mean, could you just imagine for a second how different your life could look if you had an extra $34,000 per month in income? At this point, you're probably wondering, that's great, buddy, but how exactly could I do this for myself? Well, the first thing you'll need to do is actually create the sticker designs, and we're going to do this by using a completely free AI program called Midjourney to do all the design work for us. Midjourney is a text-to-image generator that will convert simple text descriptions into full-blown images, and we're going to use it to create an unlimited number of sticker designs for you that are completely copyright-free. These are just a few examples of sticker designs that the AI has created for us, and all I'm doing is typing in different prompts of the types of stickers that I want. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, yeah, but I don't even know what types of stickers I want the AI to create, and for this, we're going to use another AI called ChatGPT. Now, all we're going to do is just type into ChatGPT, give me descriptive ideas for sticker designs, and as you'll see, ChatGPT will begin writing out a response and giving different ideas. So now we can take something like a cat playing video games, type that into Midjourney, making sure that we add the word sticker into the description, and as you can see, we'll get some pretty incredible results, and you can play around with this prompt as much as you want. For example, we could try adding in the word cute into the prompt, and the sticker designs that the AI will generate will be completely different just based off of that one word. Or we could change the word cat for some other animal, like maybe a fox, and maybe we want the fox doing something else, like instead of playing video games, perhaps the fox is reading a book. Now it's one thing to come up with sticker designs, but now you actually have to sell them. And there are really 2 different ways to go about this. The first way is by using some type of print-on-demand company to print and ship the stickers for you. Or if you want to retain as much of the profit as possible, you could just print the stickers out yourself at home and ship them yourself. And this process is actually a lot easier than you probably think. The only thing that you'll need is a regular printer. You'll also need an electronic cutting machine, which sounds way more complicated and expensive than it actually is. And finally, some cheap sticker paper. Now, with the tools that I just mentioned, I managed to create all these stickers right here by myself with literally no experience. And to be fully transparent with you, I didn't even use the electronic cutting machine. I hand cut all these by myself, and these are all stickers that the AI created. If you recognize these cats, these all started off as just the prompt, and now they're actual physical stickers that I can go peel off and put on a water bottle or something. And as you can see, these stickers are incredibly high quality and legitimate. And folks, this is not hard to do at all. And then in terms of actually shipping these stickers to your customers, I would recommend using some type of rigid mailer. You can actually buy them on Amazon for about 27 cents per mailer, and these will ensure that the stickers don't bend during shipping. And then printing out a label using Etsy's shipping label tool, assuming that you're using Etsy to sell your stickers. And to actually print the label, you can either use just plain printing paper, just print out the label, cut it out, and then use tape to stick it onto your envelope. Or you can just buy some of these super cheap adhesive labels so that you can stick the label onto your envelope without needing tape. You'll also want to be sure to print out the packing slip and include it within your envelope as well. Now, as I mentioned, I'm using the Epson EcoTank Pro to print all of my shipping labels and packing slips. And I do want to mention one very important feature that this printer has, which is the very fast warm-up time. The moment I press print from my device, my documents get printed immediately. And this speed will be very important for any business that you do if you're printing labels or packing slips and shipping things out yourself. And the reason this is so important is because when you start getting a lot of orders, you're going to want to be as efficient as possible. And so having a printer that prints things out really fast with no delay like the EcoTank Pro is going to be extremely important. Also, the quality of the prints on the EcoTank Pro are brilliant. In fact, this printer can actually rival the print quality from professional print shops. Plus, the best thing about this printer is that it doesn't use cartridges. Instead, You simply use these large, easy-to-use ink bottles to refill the ink tanks on the printer. Another option for selling these stickers is by using a print-on-demand company. And in both scenarios, whether you're just printing them out yourself or using a print-on-demand website, selling your stickers on Etsy will be the best option. I'm just barely scratching the surface when it comes to starting this business. If you guys want me to make a much more detailed content about how to start this business and be successful at it, be sure to drop a comment down below. Selling wedding invitations. Now, another extremely popular item to sell on sites like Etsy are wedding invitations. And I found a few sellers on Etsy selling wedding invitations and different stationery. This seller has close to 155,000 sales and has earned over $1.5 million just by selling wedding invitations. Now, if that doesn't shock you, what will shock you is how simple these invitations are to create with AI. Back in Mid-Journey, I'm gonna ask the AI to create floral wedding invitations for me, and as you can see, the AI creates some remarkable invitations. And now I can use the upscale feature within Mid-Journey to increase the resolution of any of these images that I want to use. And now we can take these invitations into Photoshop or a free Photoshop alternative called Photopea to edit out this text that the AI generates, because remember, these will be custom invitations, and so the name will change depending on the customer. So within Photopea we can edit, fill, content aware, and then hitting OK. The software will automatically fill in the text with the color of the background so that you can have a blank select. And then from this point, you can just bring this into Canva, where you can then add text boxes and change the text to match the names of the customers accordingly, because remember, on your Etsy listing for these wedding invitations, you'll have a box like this that allows customers to enter the names that they want on the invitations. And you'll just simply add the names to the invitation in Canva, export the invitation as a PDF, and then print it out. And you would want to print these invitations out using some type of cardstock, such as this super cheap 5 cents per page cardstock from Amazon. And then just simply use your printer to print the shipping label and then ship out your invitations to the customer. And once again, I know we're just rushing through this pretty fast. If you guys want me to make a dedicated content for any of the businesses on this list, be sure to drop a comment down below. Selling bookmarks. The next work from home business is selling bookmarks. I found a few sellers on Etsy who have dedicated their entire shop to selling bookmarks. This seller, in particular, already has over 8,200 sales and has earned nearly $80,000. And considering how easy this business is to start and how you could even do it as just a side hustle, an extra $80,000 is pretty great. Now, we're gonna head back to Mid-Journey and have the AI do all the design work for us for these bookmarks. And so I want the AI to create some abstract bookmark designs for me. And after just a few seconds, the AI managed to come up with these, and honestly, these are very impressive. And you can play around with these prompts as much as you want. For example, I might ask the AI to create bookmarks with animals reading books on them, or bookmarks with anime characters if you wanted to get into that realm of things. I mean, the possibilities are truly endless. And then once you've had the AI create a fair amount of designs, you'll simply head over to Photopea and open up a new project, select the tab that says print, and then select the A4 option, which is the size of a standard piece of printing paper. And then you'll bring in one of your bookmark images that you created with the AI and then rotate the image so that the bookmarks go down the paper long ways. Now, in this particular case, I'm actually going to cut out one of the bookmarks using the object selection tool and then duplicate that bookmark several times across the paper so that I'm not wasting any of the paper. At which point, I can either print directly from Photopea or export as a PNG and print that way. And then, similar to the sticker business from earlier in this post, to actually cut out the bookmarks once you've printed them, you'll want to use some type of electronic cutting machine. You can typically buy these on Amazon for around $100 to $150, or alternatively, you could just use a pair of scissors to cut out the bookmarks manually. And in terms of the type of paper, you could either use a slightly thicker, textured cardstock paper. This will make your bookmarks feel a lot more premium. Or you could just use regular printing paper and then just use a cheap laminating tool to laminate them. And then if you wanted to get really fancy, you could buy a hole puncher for $3 and then go to an arts and crafts store like Michael's and buy some cheap tassels like what this Etsy seller is doing here. You could also offer certain features like the lamination or adding tassels as upgrades to make even more money. That's exactly what this seller is doing here. Selling planners. This last business can easily be $1 million business, and that's selling planners. Let's take this seller here as an example. They have over 40,000 sales and have earned close to $1 million just by selling planners. Now, getting started with this business is actually really easy, not only because we're using AI to help us create the planners, but for this particular business, I actually think it'll be better to run everything through a print-on-demand service. This does mean that you'll have to sacrifice some revenue, but for the amount of time you'll save, I think it's worth it. Now, scrolling through the planners here on Etsy, you can see that all the best-selling planners are using some type of pattern, whether that's a floral pattern, some stripes, or something a little bit more abstract. These types of designs are not complicated to create with AI. And so what I'll do is simply give Midjourney a prompt that says floral pattern design, and with that prompt, these are the types of patterns it gives. And I would say that these are perfect. And so all you would do at this point is just take these floral designs and use some type of print-on-demand service to turn your floral design files into actual planners like these. And I'm not going to get too deep into that specific part of this business because that would require a completely dedicated post. And so if you guys want me to make that post, be sure to comment down below. Listen, I truly believe that every single person reading this post can start any of these businesses and with the help of AI can start making some truly life-changing money. Hey, you're amazing, and I truly appreciate you for being here. I'm watching